Good Thursday evening. Southeast Texas is a stalled front right along the coastline. It's forecast to move back to the north tomorrow. So we'll go with a 30, maybe 40% coverage for high school football coming up Friday night under partly sunny skies. Kickoff temperatures in the low to mid 80s with a light south wind. So about a 40% coverage tomorrow and Saturday. Rain chances may start going up Sunday and especially Monday as we get a tropical surge of moisture off the Gulf of Mexico. Big disagreement on modeling as we head towards the middle of next week, whether or not we get a cold front in here. Yeah, the first bona fide cold front coming up on Wednesday of next week. One model says, yeah, it's coming. The other says, hold on. Right now, because of that uncertainty, we will go with trending warmer rather than cooler with still a scattering of showers and storms as we say goodbye to August. Otherwise, there's the first weak front that we're watching right now. We have seen a dry push of air wrapping around a low pressure that is over in towards the northwestern sections of Louisiana. That has pushed the front further south along the coastline, but again, we've gotten dry slotted. Look at the lack of cloud cover in up over towards inland southeast Texas. It's also what caused our rain chance to be much lower than what modeling has shown. As you can see, a water vapor, quite a bit of dry air filtering on in behind the low. In fact, all the convection, widespread tropical moisture has been shunted well off towards the east, over towards eastern Louisiana and out in the Gulf of Mexico around that upper low. Otherwise, you can see the deepest moisture now out in the Gulf of Mexico, well south of our area. In the tropics, watching two areas of, I won't say concern, but we're watching. The first one is a tropical wave in the eastern Caribbean. This is going to be moving off towards the west, and by, say, Wednesday of next week, it may be knocking on the door over towards Belize or over towards the Yucatan Peninsula, which is over here. So we've got lots of time to watch this. Hurricane Center gives us a very low chance of development at a 20% probability. You're wondering, well, is it going to head into the Gulf of Mexico? It's a possibility. Maybe the Bay of Campeche well to our south. That's the southwest Gulf of Mexico. I think we're okay with this one. Otherwise, we're watching another area that is in the far eastern Atlantic. Disorganized shower and thunderstorm activity in the far eastern Atlantic. Again, this is probably going to ramp up, and Hurricane Center gives us a 20% probability as it continues to move off towards the west. After 5 days, everybody wants to know, and this is all speculation, but I'm looking at model data to back me up. From what I can tell, this one will strengthen, possibly becoming a named storm, and from what I can tell, it does recurve in the southwestern Atlantic and heads off the east coast towards the north. That's the way it's looking right now. That is not a forecast. That is just basically telling you what modeling is showing. I don't think this one is going to enter the Gulf of Mexico if modeling is correct. That's just to give you a very early insight on what we're seeing right now. Still, don't let your guard down. We're going to be watching that. Modeling has just done atrocious today. That's all that you can say. Didn't get much at all. And it's still showing too much this evening. So we're going to disregard this and go with just a 20% coverage this evening. May not see that as that dry air continues to push on in. This front may push out into the Gulf of Mexico, believe it or not, if modeling is correct. And then temperatures drop into the 70s overnight. Then it comes back to the north. Look at the wind field. As you can see, those southerly winds and a scattering, maybe 30, 40% coverage coming up tomorrow, and highs around 90. On the Gulf of Mexico, looking at mostly smooth seas around a foot and a west and southwest wind at 5 to 10 knots. High tides at Sabine Pass at 5:23 a.m. and 1:43 p.m. Our forecast tonight, 20% coverage. Otherwise, partly cloudy. Lows in the low to mid 70s lakes, mid to upper 70s triangle with a light and variable wind. Then for tomorrow, 30 to 40% coverage. Highs close to 90. And certainly humid as northerly winds will shift back to the south as the front lifts towards the north. So that's where we're standing on Friday. 40% coverage triangle in lakes area. Don't see much of a difference. Saturday, pretty much the same story. Afternoon heating, daytime heating, and abundant moisture over the area. Then Sunday, we're going to get a little help from the Gulf of Mexico. We're getting a surge of moisture in off the Gulf, so that may increase rain chances Sunday and especially Monday. Then, as I said, towards the middle of next week, low confidence forecast. Will we see less rainfall or higher chances? 50-50 chance right now on whether or not that front moves on in. We're going to lean towards no. But if it does, it's going to be drier than what I have. We'll go with a 40% coverage on Thursday, staying warm and humid. But again, if that front is the one model that I'm watching, if that model is correct, it could be quite a bit cooler as we head towards the last of next week, early part of September, and Labor Day weekend. Could be a little different around here. Otherwise, download our app, follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and as always, there's more weather at 12newsnow.com. Stay safe. Have a fantastic evening.